Welcome to today's class. Will be a Hatha class, yeah? And we will do some balancing today. Find a comfortable seated position, lengthen the spine, roll the shoulders back and down, close your eyes, and start to take a few long breaths. Arrive onto your mat. Allow your mind to calm down and your breath as well. Hi, Vika. Start to tune in with your inner self. Start to noticing your inhales, your exhales. And then let's move on to our Kapalabhati breathing. We will do 50 repetitions today. For the newcomers who is not really familiar, Kapalabhati breathing, we inhale normally, allow our belly to fill with air. And we exhale through the nostril forcefully in a very quick way, and at the same time we contract the abdomen. Inhale, fill the belly. Exhale, contract the abdomen. Inhale, fill. Exhale, contract. We will do 50 repetitions. I guide you through the beginning. Take a deep inhale. Exhale all the air out. And when you're ready, begin. After your last repetition, take a deep inhale. Hold your breath, tuck your chin to the chest, pull the abdomen in. And exhale, release. Keep your eyes closed, and start to feel the effects of this first breathing exercise. And then slowly open your eyes. Let's get ready with our physical practice. You can remove the pillow if you were sitting onto a pillow. Sit with your legs extended, feet together, knees together. Flex the feet, toes pointing up to the sky. Inhale, both hands reach up. And exhale, fall forward and down. Reach wherever you can. If you're grabbing your ankle, that's great. If you're grabbing your feet, that's great. If you're just grabbing under your knee, is great as well. Follow your body. Always listen to your body. Always do what you can. The important thing is that we keep our alignment correct, not how deep we go into the postures. One more deep inhale. And exhale, release. Hands next to your buttocks. Cross your feet and roll over onto your hands and knees. Wrist under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Inhale, arch the back and look up. Exhale, round the back. Look at your tummy. Inhale, arch. Drop the belly to the floor. Exhale, round. Push the shoulder blades to the ceiling. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. You can also go at your own rhythm, following your own breathing. Exhale, round. Last time, arch. Look up. Exhale, bring your spine back to neutral. Tuck in your tailbone, tuck your toes. And then lift your knees off the ground a few centimeters, engaging our core, engaging our thighs. One more deep inhale. And exhale. Start to extend your knees towards the back of the room. Downward facing dog. Hands as wide as your shoulders, fingers spreading onto the floor, wide open. Turn the bicep in. Turn the bicep towards your ears. Open up your armpits. Push your seat bones up to the sky. Maybe you want to keep your knees bent, or maybe you can extend the knees and press your heels onto the floor. First, downward facing dog. Feel the lower back starting to stretch and feel the upper back starting to activate. You can maybe walk out one knee at a time. Let's start to warm up our spine. Inhale, lift the heels up, stretch the sole of your feet. Round the upper back, move your weight onto a plank. Exhale, bend the knees, push the hips up, press the heels to the floor. Inhale, lift the heels, round the upper back, plank. Exhale, bend the knees, push the hips up, heels to the ground. Inhale, lift the heels, round the upper back, plank. Exhale, bend the knees, push the hips up, maybe press the heels to the floor. Last time, inhale the heels, inhale the heels, inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, walk your feet towards your hands, feet hip width apart. Inhale, lift the chest and look up. Exhale, fall forward and down, grab the opposite elbow. Hold. See if maybe you can extend your legs or maybe keep them bent. Just allow your head to drop towards the floor, crown of the head, parallel to the ground, weight of the head pulling your spine apart, decompressing it. One more deep inhale. And one long exhale out. Inhale, bend your knees, thighs touching your belly. Exhale, lift core and arm up to the sky. When you're up, tuck in your tailbone, look to the front. Hold this chair pose, strengthening our thighs. Inhale. Exhale, slowly release, extend the knees, hands in front of your heart. Interlock the fingers, push the palms up. Inhale, hands up and above your head. Exhale, look to the floor and lift onto your tippy toes. Standing balance. Keep your eyes on a fixed point onto the floor. And don't forget to breathe. Many times when we are in balancing poses, we forget to breathe. One more deep inhale. And exhale, release, heels onto the floor, hands in front of your heart. Let's do 2 rounds of Sun Salutation B. Today, we usually always start with Sun Salutation A. Today, we change it up a bit. Inhale, both hands reach up. Exhale, fall forward and down. Inhale, lift the chest, look to the front. Exhale, step both feet back, plank. Inhale, in plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin onto the floor. Inhale, slide up into Cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, push the hips up, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg reaches up to the sky. Exhale, right foot step to the front. Inhale, lift your chest and arms up. Exhale, hands onto the floor, right foot step back. See if maybe you can go on a chaturanga with one leg. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg reaches up. Exhale, step the left foot in between your hands. Inhale, lift the core and arms up. Exhale, hands onto the floor, step the left foot back, maybe chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look in between your hands, step or jump to the front, lift the chest up. Exhale, fall forward. Inhale, both hands reach up to the sky. And exhale, hands to heart. One more time. Inhale, both hands reach up. Exhale, fall forward and down. Inhale, lift the chest, look to the front. Exhale, step both feet back into plank. Inhale, in plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg reaches up to the sky this time. Exhale, hands in between your foot, left foot in between your hands. Inhale, lift your core and arms up. Exhale, hands onto the floor. Step the left foot back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, push the hips up, downward facing dog. Inhale, right hip lifts up. Exhale, step the right foot in between your hands. Inhale, both hands reach up, chest up. Exhale, hands onto the floor, step back with the right leg, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look in between your hands, step or jump to the front of the mat, lift the chest up. And exhale, fall forward. Inhale, both hands reach up to the sky. And exhale, hands to heart. Let's take a few moments here. Feel your energy flowing through your body, feet together, toes spreading onto the floor, knees together. Turn your quads towards the outside, glutes engaged, lengthen the spine. Roll the shoulders back and down, hands in front of your heart. Take a few breaths here. Long inhale through your nose. And long exhale through your mouth. Let it go. Inhale through your nose one more time. And exhale through the mouth. Feel free to make noise. You're alone at home. One more time. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale, both hands reach up. Exhale, fall forward and down. Inhale, lift the chest and look up. Exhale, step both feet back, plank. Inhale, in plank. Exhale, chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hold this downward facing dog. Hands as wide as your shoulders, bicep rotating in towards your ears. Open up your armpit, push the hips up to the sky. Maybe knees bent, maybe knees extended, heels onto the floor. Straight line from your hips to your fingertips. One more deep inhale. One more long exhale. We start our standing sequence. Inhale, right foot, lift up, three-legged dog. Flex the right foot, square the hips. Try to press the floor with both hands in the same way. We always tend to press more with the right hand. One more deep inhale. Exhale, step the right foot in between your hands. Readjust your stance so that the right knee is on top of the right ankle. And only then, inhale, lift your core and arms up to the sky. High lunge warrior. Thumbs in between the forefingers. Close the fist, lower the arms down in line with your shoulders. Extend the left leg. Right knee on top of the right ankle. Look to the front. Pull your belly button in. One more deep inhale. Exhale out. Inhale, hands onto your waist. And exhale, step with the left foot to the front. Bring the left knee up. Grab the left knee. Pull the knee to your chest. We're starting our standing balance sequence. Stay where you are, don't drop the knee. I come to the center of the mat. You can stay here, holding your knee, or maybe bring your right hand onto your waist, elbows pointing back. Grab your left big toe with the two-piece finger and the thumb, and then slowly extend the left foot out. If you cannot extend the leg completely, it's okay. You can just keep your knee bent. That's fine. Hold a bit longer. We're gonna work a lot onto our right thigh. So engage the quad, lift the kneecap, really squeeze your quad. This helps you to maintain stability. One more deep inhale here. Exhale, open up, left leg or left knee to the left. Try to keep your right hip in and the left hip down. It's not easy. If you fall, that's okay. Just come back in. One more deep inhale. Exhale. Left leg back to center. Bend the knee. Don't drop it. And then bring the left foot behind your buttocks. You can stay here, hands onto your waist, the right hand onto your hip, and just pulling your left foot towards your buttocks. Or maybe you want to start to hinge forward, lifting the left knee up and bringing the right hand to the front. Dancer pose. You can also start to play. Maybe you can push the left foot far away from your buttocks. Look to the front. One more deep inhale. Exhale. Slowly release. Lift your body up and then bring the left knee back to the front. Now we want to flex the left foot, place the left knee on top of the left foot on top of the right knee in a figure 4. Hands spreading out, index fingers pointing up. Exhale, sit down into standing pigeon. Hold. Look to the front. It's not not easy, try to find a point, maybe on the floor or onto the wall, where you can fix your gaze. That helps with stability. One more deep inhale. And exhale. Slowly extend the legs, hands onto the floor. If you're not at the center, at the front of the mat, step to the front. Inhale, both hands reach up. Exhale, fall forward and down. Inhale, lift the chest, look up. Exhale, step with your feet back, plank. Let's go into side plank. Left hand in the middle of the mat, left knee onto the ground, right heel pushes onto the floor. Exhale, lift the right hand up, strengthening the left arm. Maybe stay here, or maybe on your next exhale, lift the left knee up to the sky. If that's too easy, you can extend the left leg out. Choose the option that suits you most. One more deep inhale. Exhale, slowly lower the right hand onto the mat, back into plank. And through Chaturanga, lower your belly onto the ground. You can relax now. Left hand reaches out, palm onto the floor, facing down. Exhale, turn onto that left shoulder. The right hand can stay in front of your belly or maybe behind your back. Maybe see if you can reach for the left hand onto the floor. One more deep inhale. And exhale. Release, roll over your belly. Counter stretch. We pass the left arm under your chest, palm facing down on the floor. And then right arm along your body, palm facing up. Maybe you want to slide the left knee up 90 degrees. If you want to lower your forehead onto the ground, feel free to do so. One more deep inhale. Exhale. Release. Both arms along your body. Take a short break here. Readjusting. Find your breath. Inhale, bring your hands next to your chest, tuck your toes. And exhale, find your way up into downward facing dog. Find your position. Hands as wide as the shoulder, bicep rotating towards your ears. Open up the armpits, press the seat bones up towards the sky. Maybe knees extended or maybe knees bent. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Flex the left foot. Deep inhale. Exhale, step the left foot in between your hands. Readjust your stance. Make sure that the left knee is on top of the left ankle. Only then, inhale, lift core and arms up. High lunge warrior. Thumbs in between the four fingers. Exhale, lower the arms down, parallel to the ground. Extend the right leg. Hold. Inhale, both hands onto your waist. Exhale, step, move your weight onto the left leg and step with the right knee to the front. Grab the right knee. Pull the right knee to your chest. Maybe flex the right foot. Maybe stay here. Or maybe see if you can bring the left hand onto your waist. Grab the toes with the two piece finger of the right hand and extend the right leg out. Hold. Find your drishti point, a place on the floor, a point on the floor or on the wall that you can fix your gaze to. Deep inhale. Exhale. Open the leg out to the right or the knee. Try to bring the left hip in. Engage the right glute. One more deep inhale. Exhale, back to center. Bend the knee. And then this time, drop it. Bring the right foot just behind your buttocks. Turn around. You can stay here, pulling your right foot towards your buttocks. Or maybe exhale, start to hinge forward. Lifting the right knee up, pushing the right foot far away from your buttocks. Left hand maybe reaches for the front. Dancer pose. Engage the left quad. One more deep inhale. Exhale, hinge your body back up. Bring the right knee to the front. Flex the right foot. Place the right ankle on top of the left knee. Hands straightening out. Index fingers pointing up. Lower onto the left leg. See if your chest can reach for the floor. Can become parallel to the floor. One more deep inhale. And exhale, slowly release. Hands to the heart, step to the front. Inhale, both hands reach up. Exhale, fall forward and down. Inhale, lift the chest, look up. Exhale, step back into plank. Inhale, in plank. Bring the right hand to the center of your mat. Right knee onto the floor. Left heel onto the ground. And exhale, lift the left hand up. Try to mirror what you did before. So either stay here or with your next exhale, press the left foot to the ground a bit harder and lift the right knee up. If that's too easy, again, maybe extend the right leg out. Or maybe just stay with the knee bent. One more deep inhale. Exhale. Lower the left hand onto the mat. Back to plank. And through chaturanga, let's lower our belly onto the floor. Shoulder stretch. You can bring the right hand out with the palm facing down. I don't have a lot of space, so I bend my arm. Exhale. Press over and roll over your right shoulder. Left hand can stay in front of your belly or maybe just behind your back, or maybe reaching for the right wrist. As long as you feel a pull into your shoulder and pec muscle here to the front, that's okay. One more deep inhale. Exhale, release, back to center. And now counter stretch. Right arm passes under the chest, palm facing down. Left arm along the body, palm facing up. You can then maybe slide your right knee up, 90-degree angle. Maybe place your forehead or your chin onto the floor, or maybe not. Follow your body, always listen to your body, and do only what you can. One more deep inhale. Exhale. Release, short break. And we have a little bit of extra time to play a bit with arm balances and challenge ourselves a bit. So inhale, bring your hands next to your chest. Exhale, find your way up into downward facing dog. Maybe the last downward facing dog of the day. Inhale, lift the heels. And exhale, start to walk your feet towards the front of the mat. Feet together or feet hip width apart, your choice. Lift the chest. Inhale. And exhale, fall forward. Maybe grab the opposite elbow. Maybe grab your big toes with the peace fingers. And really help yourself to pull your body towards your thighs, to go into a deeper forward fold. Let's get ready for bakasana, crow pose. One more deep inhale. Exhale, release, hands onto the floor, lift the chest. And then walk your feet to the side of your mat. Feet parallel to the edges of the mat. And then bend your knees, place your chest inside your thighs. Glutes parallel to the ground. Inhale, lift your hands out. Hold, spider. Don't drop your hips low. Don't keep them too high. Just in the middle, parallel to the floor, straight line. I know it's hard. We're just starting to get the feeling of having your thighs pressing against the side of your body. Inhale, see if you can lift onto your tippy toes. Keep pushing. You can do it. One more deep inhale. Exhale, slowly lower the heels onto the floor, hands onto the ground. Very slowly extend your legs. Good. Now, turn your feet towards the outside of the mat. Feet pointing out, maybe 45-degree angle. And then exhale, slowly bend your knees and sit down into Malasana, yogic squat. Elbows pressing against your knees, hands in front of your heart in prayer position. Seat bones pointing down towards the floor. See if you can extend your back, extend your spine, open the chest up. This is another feeling that we want to start to feel. The chest opening, the spine reaching for the front, elongating. One more deep inhale. Exhale, hands onto the ground. Slowly extend your legs. If you have a block, great. You can place it onto your mat and step on it, feet together. If you don't have it, it's okay. We can do it also without. Bakasana, feet together, toes touching each other. Lift the heels up and then bend your knees so that you're dropping down, buttocks down. Then swing, hook your elbows under your shin, your triceps under the shin. Hands onto the floor, fingers pointing to the front. Feel your knees squeezing against your chest, against the side of your body. Once you're here, look to the front, not on the mat, look to the front, and then slowly start to shift your weight onto your hands. Once you have the weight onto the hands, see if maybe you can lift one foot, and maybe you can also lift the other one. Bakasana. Let's try. I will walk you through one more time. Feet together. Lift the heels, knees apart. Hook the triceps under your shins. Hands onto the floor as wide as your shoulder, fingers pointing up. Slowly open your chest, look to the front. Don't look down, look to the front. Slowly start to shift your weight. And then maybe lift one foot and then the other one. I give you a few moments to try. It's not an easy pose, but it's good to start to have the feeling of moving our body onto our arms. Is fun. After you tried, let's find our way onto the floor. Lower with the back onto the ground. Hands along the body, palm facing down. Heels pointing towards your buttocks, knees pointing towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale, lift the hips up, bridge. You can stay here, and that's completely fine. Shoulder blades flat onto the floor, or maybe interlock the fingers under your buttocks, press the wrist to the floor, and then roll the shoulder under your chest. This way you can press your hips even higher. Lift your chest even higher. One more deep inhale. Exhale, release. Take a short break here. You can bring your feet as wide as your mat edges and let the knees drop in. Hands on the floor, palm facing up, just to relax for a few moments. Bring your knees to your chest. Give yourself a hug. Maybe swing side to side. And And then grab behind your knees. Start to swing your feet behind your back and to the front, behind your head, sorry. Like a ball, rolling like a ball for a few times. Last time. And then come up to seated, feet onto the floor. Core strengthening exercise. 3 options here. 1, we have the hands behind our buttocks, fingers pointing towards our buttocks. Open the chest, lift, straighten up your back, lift the chest up, and then bring the legs up. Option number 2, hands along the body. And option number 3, extend the legs. In the 3 options, keep your back flat, open the chest up. Variations of Navasana, boat pose. One more deep inhale. Exhale, release, feet onto the floor. Scoop your hips back. Straight up your legs, feet together. Flex the feet. Inhale, both hands reach up. Exhale, fall forward and down. Full version of Paschimottanasana, forward fold. Go as deep as you can. Take a few moments here to just connect with your own breath. One more deep inhale. Exhale, release. Let's move to the long side of the mat. Open up your legs as wide or as wide as you want. Flex the feet, toes pointing up to the ceiling. Press the back of the knee towards the floor. Maybe stay here with your hands behind your buttocks, pressing you to turn over your seat bones. We don't want to sit like this. We want to roll over the seat bones. Or maybe bring the hands to the front. See if you can go a bit deeper. Really rolling over the seat bones. Maybe drop with the elbows onto the floor. And maybe go into full version, chest and chin onto the ground. Remember to keep your feet flexed, toes pointing up, protecting our knees, protecting our hips. One more deep inhale. Exhale. Start to come out. And then help yourself. Maybe bring your knees in. Right knee onto the floor. Left foot crosses over. Left knee pointing up. Inhale, right hand reaches up to the sky. And exhale, hook the right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Twist. Open the chest, lift your chest up, lengthen your spine. You can see if maybe you can pass your arm under your left thigh and grab the left arm from behind your back. This is called a bind. One more deep inhale. Exhale. Release. switch legs. Left leg onto the floor bent. Right foot crosses over, right knee pointing up. Inhale, left hand reaches up to the sky. Exhale, hook. Left elbow to the outside of the left knee. Twist. Lengthen the spine. Only if your back is straight, then you can try to bind, passing the left arm under the right thigh and grabbing the right hand from the back. But if to bind you need to roll your spine, then don't do it. We want to bind only if our back is straight. Last deep inhale. And exhale, slowly release. Find a comfortable seated position onto the mat or maybe onto your meditation pillow. Try to have the knees lower than the hips. If they're not, sit a bit higher onto a book, a block, a pillow, whatever you have. At first, let's just lengthen the spine, sit nice and tall, hands onto the knees. Take a few breaths here to feel the effects of today's practice onto our body and onto our mind. We move now to our pranayama. Bring your right hand in front of your face, two-piece finger in between of your eyebrows. Close your right nostril with the right thumb. Inhale through the left. Close the left nostril with the ring finger. Exhale through the right. Inhale right. Exhale left. This is a complete round. Inhale right, left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. Keep going at your own rhythm, making the inhales and the exhales long, steady, and rhythmic. Finish the round you have started with an exhale through the left nostril. Now sit nice and tall. Take a breath. Scan your body for tension. And exhale, release all of this tension, imagining it flowing down your body and releasing onto the surface. Now that your body is free of tension and is feeling light, try and see if you can dissolve all the mental fog in your mind. Feel your seat bones grounding towards the floor. And feel your crown pushing towards the ceiling. You may notice how your spine lengthens up. Now visualize a channel that goes from the crown of your head to the very base of the spine, the point where your two legs get together. You can maybe visualize it as a column of light passing through your body from the crown of your head to the base of the spine. Now with every inhale, feel this column of light expanding in all directions. And with every exhale, it compresses back to its initial form. Inhale, the column expands. And exhale, the column of light compresses. Keep doing these visualizations, following your own breathing pattern. With your next exhale, release all the visualizations and sit for a few more moments in passive awareness, feeling the effects of practice onto your body and onto your mind. Now slowly open your eyes and let's get ready for final relaxation, Shavasana. You can lay onto your mat, extending your legs out. Let your feet open up naturally, hands along the body, palm facing towards the sky. Take a long breath through your nose and a long breath through your mouth. One more time, inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Now start to relax your body from your feet, moving up, relaxing the knees, the hips, relaxing the lower back, the belly, relaxing the upper back and the chest, letting the shoulders drop to the floor, relaxing our arms, elbows, wrists, relaxing our neck, letting go of any tension in the jaws, the area behind the ears, the forehead. Let your body sink deep onto the floor, heavy, while your breath becomes lighter. Just laying here and relax for a few more moments. Feel free to stay in Shavasana for a bit longer. But if you want to finish class with me, start to wiggle your toes and your fingers, making your breath deeper. Then maybe bring one arm up and above your head and then turn onto that one side of the body. Stay here for a few breaths, readjusting. And then lift yourself up back to seated. Bring your hands in front of your heart and let's take one last deep breath together. Deep inhale. Long exhale. Take a moment here to think about 3 things that you are grateful for today. And then bow your head and thank yourself for today's practice. Our class finishes here. Thank you for joining me today.